The rich keep getting richer because people are being controlled. Yeah. People are being controlled mentally, emotionally, physically. You might be like, what you talking about? How am I being controlled? Think about it. You got a job, right? You know if you don't go to work, you could potentially lose your house, your car. You won't be able to provide for your family. So you know you're being controlled. The rich just keep getting richer because they set up programs and systems to fucking keep us, or keep y'all enslaved. You know what I'm saying? Like, the rich keep getting richer because nowadays it's just modern slavery. It's just modern slavery. Some places they make minimum wage $15 an hour, $16 an hour. How is that fair? But you know, people need to know, like, the rich only can control so much, to where the people that's working, the people that's slaving, the people that's going into side work, if they say, nah, I'm not gonna do it. If we get enough people to say fuck that shit, fuck them, fuck their companies, we not gonna go to work, right? If everybody say fuck them, right, the rich won't be rich anymore. The rich gonna be begging to keep people there, but the rich keep getting richer because they know how to manipulate. If you don't come in to work a day, you might get fired, or you might do this, or you might do that. It's like people don't have a backbone. People don't know how to make a way for themselves. People too dependent. People too lazy. They cool with, a lot of people cool with working the 10-hour shift, the 12-hour shift for only a paycheck that's only barely able to cover half of their bills, but to keep putting themselves in debt. But they think that's cool. They think, I gotta get paid. You're getting paid to do what? You're getting paid to pay. That's literally what you're doing. You're getting paid to pay out with the little cents that you get. I don't care if you're working on a high-end scale, on a low-end scale. Y'all are letting the rich get rich off your backbone, off your sweat, off your effort. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't make sense. And I've been trying to tell a lot of people, like, you gotta find a way to do better, or you gotta find something. You gotta find something to say, you know what, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because look, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna open up to y'all. I'm gonna open up to y'all on some real shit. I had worked at the post office for I got hired in September. My last day was in March, so that's October, November, December, January, February, March. I was a slave for 6 months, right? Yo, during them 6 months, I think I only made around, them 6 months, I think I made around 11 to 12,000, right? I only made around $11,000 to $12,000. I'm waking up at these crazy times. Granted, I was barely getting hours, getting 4 or 5 hours a day, right? So that's what I'm saying. The rich keep getting richer. If I only got paid 11 to 12,000, I was a fucking peasant. I feel like a peasant. They was better off just spitting on my face every time I clock in. Get to work, nigga. That's what they could have done, because I'm like, I was doing something. I was doing slave shit, like picking up these heavy ass boxes and slaving for penny cents, to where I was able, bro. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real in this channel, y'all. I was barely able to afford a bag of chips. I remember I got paid $700, $800. Mind you, I'm coming in every day, but I'm barely getting hours, and they just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I paid half my rent, because I had to split my rent payments. I couldn't pay. I paid my car note, if that. And I remember I went to the store. I think I had $4 left. I bought a bag of chips, and I was like, now I gotta wait another 2 weeks to get paid again. I said, fuck this. The rich keep getting rich, while the poor gets poor, because they put these systems to play to say, we gonna do this, or you gotta pay for healthcare, you gotta pay for this, you gotta pay for that. To where it's like, that shit fucked up, because that shit never helps us out when it's actually the time. You pay for car insurance. He had an accident. Well, looks like he was at. What the fuck? So we feeding a system that just keep getting paid off our hard-earned dollar. You know what I'm saying? And then what they do is they friends with the government to where like State Farm and all these people that don't pay out for insurance claims. Hey, they friends with the people that's making these laws and shit. Hey, they get you 15% off every American dollar that touches our account. So say you got a State Farm, say they got 1 million people. Well, they got way more than 1 million, but say they got 1 million people on this shit, right? And say everybody paying like 200. Y'all do the math. Do 200 times 1 million. And that's part. I don't know, 2 million, 20 million. And somebody getting 20%, say they getting 10% off 20 million. That's like 200,000, I think, or 2 million, I think. Oh yeah, so they get like. So it's like they keep getting richer while they say, "Oh, we're gonna make up these laws. We're gonna make up these rules that say you gotta follow this. If you don't have car insurance, you're gonna go to jail." What if I don't want to have car insurance and I get in an accident and I can pay out of my pocket to get it fixed? Well, I gotta have car insurance. You know what I'm saying? So y'all never really seem like that. All that shit is a scam. So that's why I keep saying the rich keep getting rich, the poor keeps getting poor, because the rich, they all work together. It's no Democrat, Republican, bro. They all friends. They just put on this front for the world to keep us divided and shit. But the poor at the bottom, fucking really the ones that's against each other. Nigga, you make $1,500 every 2 weeks, but this nigga make $1,100 every 2 weeks. Why are y'all beefing with each other? Nigga, y'all should be coming together, putting that $2,600. Okay, how can we put this shit into some land, or how can we put this shit into a business investment? But nah, we gonna beef with each other. We gonna do this. We gonna do that. And that's how the poor keeps getting poor, because you got to think about it. All our poor mistakes, they get rich off of. All these poor decisions we make, they get rich off of. So damn. So you wanna go kill him? So you go kill this nigga. Now he's dead. Hold on, y'all. Fire department. Hold on. It's loud. My bad. But like the more that y'all won't like you know, the more killing we doing off each other, the more these people with these insurance claims. If you got insurance, they just like, oh, yup, another nigga dead. So I'm just saying, like, the rich just keep getting richer, the poor keeps getting poorer, and it's just really set up by the systems, and it's just all a game. People just playing the game. Monte Carlo, and I'm out.